Welcome back in, everyone. This is episode 25 of the 1950s survival, going from $0 to $10 million. $4,615 there in the top right, and we are just now starting the year 1952. It does say 1951 up there. There is a little mess up in there. I believe it updates around March or something like that. I'm really not too worried about it because I don't think I got any field work to actually do. Let's check that real quick. What I want to plant in this other field that has nothing in it is going to be oats, so March is going to be the time for that. And then right around March or April is whenever we'll be able to start mowing up our grass. Now, there's a few productions or something I could put in, but let's not worry about that. Let's just go ahead and sleep till March, and then I'll bring y'all back. There we go. Now in the month of March, looks like that date did update, and I did see something that says something about 6 new vehicles possibly, or 6 new something. I don't know. We are down to $3,500 now. It is dropping every single month. We need to get something in there that kind of passively keeps money coming in. Probably a greenhouse, of course. That seems to be the thing. Let's take a quick look over at this field here. Looks like there's a whole lot of weeds in it, and yes, weeds large. Now, how am I going to take care of this? Probably go ahead and plow it up again, and then go ahead and plant it with oats. Change of plans. Obviously, this option right here would be a lot faster because it's a 5 meter working with compared to what, my half a meter working with plow. We're going to go ahead and cultivate. That way we can make that seed bed, put the seed in the ground, and go from there. Of course, those weeds are going to grow back up. We could use a weeder, or we could even use some sort of spray of some sort. Here's the thing I'm not sure about. Apparently there's a seeding harrow and then just a harrow. I don't know what I need. I'm going to try the seeding one. It doesn't cost anything extra. I did put a few extras on there, like the tires for the extra weight. Don't know if that really adds anything. Also the additional chain holders, whatever the heck that does. I don't know. It wasn't much more, but $1,700. Let's go ahead and buy this. Now I only got enough money for, wait a second. I think I got enough money for 2 of them. I'm only going to buy one though. That is a pretty small field. Let's get that. It's somewhere out here. Yeah, those small little plows right there. Definitely no one deal with that. Well, that is actually pretty cool. It looks like it's individual areas, each one. It's not one big implemented piece. That is awesome. Did not know that. I will be hiring a worker for this, but I kind of want to test it out myself, see what happens here. It looks like it's doing nothing. Do I turn this on or something? No, I don't turn it on. Let's go ahead and change it over to that other one that's just harrow of some sort. It did come as this option right here with the harrow, not the seeding harrow. I thought the seeding one would have been the correct route. Guess not. Now I do got it on 1 time speed. Wasn't sure exactly what I was looking for there. Just looking around trying to figure out something to do here. Let's go ahead and attach that again and then lower it and get it going, hopefully. There it goes. That's starting to look a lot better. I think that's what I'm looking for. To make sure that's what I'm looking for, I'm gonna walk back here. It looks like it's good. Growth is still saying harvested, but I think I could plant over the top of that. We'll give that a try with the planter here in just a second. Now for the moment of truth, let's see if this works. I usually don't do much stuff in this direction, this step or anything like that. Looks like the seeds is going away. Main thing I want to check is it actually going in the ground and staying in the ground? Looks like we do need rolling. Growth stage 1 of 4. Oats are growing. Hey, looking good for now. Now there's one step I want to do that will help me plant the whole entire field. That is go ahead and lay down a layer of lime. pH value is reading good, but it could be better. Obviously, it can go perfect. Let's go ahead and get that limer out here and going. Don't know how well it's going to work with this going. Probably have to wait for the harrow to finish up. Looks like that worker's finishing up over there with that cultivating, and it's going good. I got a planter up here on the left, this one right here. I'm going to run 2 on this course planting. Now we do have the option to run 4 of them at once because we have 4 seeders, but I don't want to deal with 4 of them out on the field at once, especially with this field being so small. Looks like I don't have the buy and fertilizer / lime stuff turned on, but it might be fine. I mean, pretty small field, already in a good state. We'll see what happens. Not bad. Made it this far until it needed to be refilled, so that's pretty good. I think I'm just gonna have to top it off 1 time, and that's it. Man, you've got to be kidding me. I'm actually looking for a cow pasture to do, and I mean, even this one, that's just a fence. $75,000. There's no way I'm gonna get to that anytime soon. I only got $1,238. I mean, there's the cheapest one in here I could probably find. Oh wait, what's this? Nope, that's that one. Okay, the cheapest one in here I could find that I have is $30,000, I believe. Now, of course, there's probably some on the mod hub that I need to get or can get, and this is the one I'm talking about. I really like the look. Nice old look to it and everything like that, but I mean, I'm still looking at going something new. I almost want something that kind of matches this whole building layout that we got going over here as well. Something like this right here. Yeah, that'd be pretty nice. Also, that only holds 45 cows though. Few issues here and there, but I'll find something. Want to get some animals in this episode. Let's try it. Looks like it's going to blow through some seeds pretty fast over here as well. I don't know. I think maybe 2 or 3 headlands around. This thing's already out. Got that other one up and going there. Few spots missed here and there, but now I can see it. Now I know where to go to fix these spots that get missed. I didn't have to do any logging yet. This is stuff that was previously cut up from a couple of episodes ago, actually. So it's pretty nice being able to just come over here, load up with some logs, sell them off, make some money. It's just like printing money almost. I believe this is all that's out here on the ground now. Struggling a little bit to get up the hill here, but it's going to finally get going here in a second. Let's go get this sold off. Should be $20,000 to $30,000. That's going to be pretty nice. Now, nowhere near enough for any of those cow pens I did see. Now there's other animals I'd like to get, chickens of course, but we're waiting for a huge barley harvest there. And then sheep. Sheep we could have got a lot sooner. We probably could have got cows a lot sooner too. I'm gonna have to back out, check some mods, see if I can find something a little bit cheaper, something a little bit more older looking, something that will do the job. With a little under $1,000 to our name, let's go ahead and sell this off right here, see how much that is. Oh my gosh, didn't take it all, but $28,830 plus $2,323 in that environmental score. Now let's undo those straps, get those two little pieces left over sold off. There we go, those two sold off right there for $1,106 plus $89, and that's going to take our total up to $33,333 right now. Obviously it's dropping, so oh well. Somehow we have a finished worker. I don't understand how I ran out of seeds so fast previously versus now whenever it somehow got all the way done with the work. 12 liters left in this thing though. Quite a bit missed here and there. I'm going to go ahead and go through with this thing, touching it up. Now of course I'll probably run out of seeds here pretty soon, maybe not. It's not really taking it very fast. I mean, still sitting at 12 liters. Do got it down, activated and running, but with precision farming it's not going to waste the planting. It's only going to do it where it needs it, and it kind of looks like it doesn't need it at all because it's not moving. Now of course this piece over here probably will take quite a bit. I would like to think it does, or did, or whatever. Ooh, what's going on here? Why is it not going in the ground? Didn't go there, but it went in some other places. There might already be seed on the ground here. Took a lot longer than I thought it would, but it finally dropped down to 11 liters. This might be enough. I didn't think it was going to be enough. All done touching up those white spots that was left on the field. Let's go ahead and look at this corner over here though. It's looking a little weird, but I think there's actually seeds in the ground there. Now of course this ain't going to help us knowing if we actually missed any. We learned that on our last field, this larger one up here on the north side. Let's run over there, see what it says on the ground. Looks like we still say needs rolling, needs rolling. What do we got here? Looks like it still needs rolling. Okay, hey, perfect. Seeds are in the ground. We're good to go. Let's get those rollers out here and a fertilizer spreader as well. Seeing how buried that second roller is up inside there, I'm just thinking, do I really need that second roller? I'm going to get it dug out and fire it up with two workers over here. I'm still not sure why that one planter needed to get a refill on it whenever this one right here finished up with 16 liters left over. I don't know if this was the second one I started up or the one I gave a refill to. Either way, I do know that second one that comes behind has a little overlap on it, so it doesn't use as much seeds. Maybe that's the situation. Either way, overall, it didn't take that long, so it's fine. Let's get that other roller out, get it out on the field. Need to probably do some logging of some sort because $33,000, I don't think it's going to be enough for all these animals I want to get. That's just the pen, not the actual price for the animals. Fertilizer spreader off and going, two rollers out there as well. This should be looking pretty good. All it says is weeds growing. Next month we'll be ripping those weeds out of the ground. Expect to yield 99% yield potential right here, 100%. Now of course it will change throughout the field and we'll see that later maybe if I look at it or not, but you might know what I'm talking about. While all that work's going on, I'm just going to come back out here, start cutting down some more trees. I do want to look for some sort of pins, but I'm gonna wait for that work to get done. I'll back out, find some pins, and then see if we even have enough money for those pins as well. I don't know what's going on here. Only got two trees cut down, none of them cut up. I was having a whole lot of trouble with this one over here. Y'all seen that a second ago, and it looks like there's a whole lot of trouble happening to it. But oh well, finished work done, another finished work done. This is coming along pretty fast. Worker told me he's done. Not sure if he is actually done or not. I mean, it's not looking good out here. I'm gonna inspect this bigger piece over here. Should be easier for me to tell, and looks like it does say needs rolling. That's all good. I'll go ahead and touch up with the roller. You can see a few strips here and there as well. I'll get that taken care of. Now everything is finally done. All we got to worry about now is weeding, and we'll worry about that next month. I might still go cut down some trees, but I do know I want to get some animals in. Let's see if I can find some good animal pin mods. I did go ahead and crank the time down just a little bit, down to 1x speed. That way I don't lose track of time with this whole building thing, but I think I'm going to put them all over here. I forgot all about this spot over here where I was trying to clear out some land for a field, but too much of a hill. I think this will work out great. Now let's see if I got anything in there that's cheap enough to place down. And for $300,000, I'm just kidding, maybe one day. So it appears there's a basic pastures pack right here, and I can place this in. There's 4 corners, 4 poles sticking up, but they're all not sticking up. I don't know exactly how this is going to place in here, what it's going to do as far as with the ground terraformation. I should probably turn off autosave. But before I do go with this one, let's see if I can find something else that's not that bad of a price, but this one is definitely a top contender right here, and I might have an option for this for each type of animal as well, which is definitely something I want to do. I want to stick with the same building type. I'm sorry, I just had to stop and bring this up. Why is this one right here $50,100? They really just had to tack that 100 on there, didn't they? There we go. Couple options. We got the cow pasture here for $6,500. At least I got a little bit of a cover of some sort, and this is the wooden pasture pack. Obviously it's going to have quite a bit of packs to it. Now, not very many cows, only 15 of them, but who said I only have to use one of these. I'm kind of interested in this a little bit. Yeah, this is the one I'm going to end up going with right here. It only holds 15 cows, but I'm not really here to make a bunch of money off of cows or sheep or any of the animals in general. I would like to have a huge variety of animals. And of course, I can add more than one. Now, to do this, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and face it this way, make little roads going up in this direction right here. That way I can have them kind of across the roads, all that stuff all over the place. It's going to be pretty full over here with all kinds of different animal pastures, I think. That's the idea. We'll see what happens. Now, some land terraformation's definitely about to happen. There we go. Good enough right there. And I'll smooth this out and build a little road. One thing I always forget to do is turn on these triggers so I can see where everything's at. Looks like we got the unload point for the milk over there. Load up the food right here. Water goes here, and then the animals go in here. Now, I probably won't be transporting any of these animals manually. I'm not even sure if we have any animal transport trailers back here for the 1950s on these mods here. I'll see though. Maybe we do, maybe we don't, but let me get all this smoothed out rest of the way. I thought I was done, but no, I still want it to be accessible and easy to use, even though I might not be using that gate. Now, I did smooth this part out quite a bit right here. I don't want it to be perfectly flat through here. I want to actually continue with the hill, but I'm just not sure how these pallets are going to come in. And actually, now that I look at it, it's not going to be pallets. I just got to back a tanker in there. Never mind. Now, next up here, let's go ahead and do one for sheep. I may just put them all in that I need. Place it in right there, levels out, already level with the one across. Looking really good. Now this will definitely be pallets. I don't know if I come in this direction right here or if I have to come in this direction right here. We'll see what happens whenever the pallets start coming in eventually. Apparently there's not a wooden pasture pack for the chickens. I got an idea for another one though. Until then, let's go ahead and slap this horse pasture in here. Yes, we might as well go with some horses. Now I can think of a few reasons not to, like they're just huge money pits, but oh well, let's get it. I did mention I want to actually have some terrain to it, some hill to it, and that is a big old hill. Let's see if I can smooth it out and get it looking right. Here we go. Of course, I'm gonna have to do a little touch up here and there, but I got a little slope heading up this way around. Now I did not put this one straight in like I did these two pretty even. I just want to add some different looks to it instead of it being perfectly square and everything, and I'll probably touch up and do a little bit extra here, there, and everywhere. Not sure yet. Now let's check a pig pen. There is a pig pen option here, but I do not have enough money, and I was nowhere near any point of actually getting pigs. I was just thinking, let's do it anyways. Probably not even near any point of getting the horses. Actually, I'm a lot closer to the horses than I think. I could get them right now because I have oats and I have hay. There we go. Got that all touched up now. I do want to add some trees, but I'm not going to actually put them in with the landscaping tool. I'm actually going to try to plant them. Yeah, you heard me right. Let's look into that, but not right now because I don't think we got enough money with $8,800. Let's buy some animals first. These are my options for animal transport trailers. Don't see any dates on these three right here, but I do see a date over here of 1800. Obviously, it only goes to chickens. And then we got a herdsman stick here that can move animals from pen to pen pretty easily. Now, I do got a mod out there that makes it easier than the stick, so we're not even going to worry about that. We're not going to worry about any of these. That leads me to the point where I actually have to pay to transport these animals. I can't move them myself. I'm only going to fill these pens up halfway, so we will go with 9 because 18 divided by 2, which is half, would be 9. So let's go ahead and buy that right there. $1,749 for 9 of them. That's including the delivery fee there of $400. Whoa, more than that, I think. That's $450 fee right there. I don't know what the fee is either way. We got those sheep now. Let's go ahead and close the gate before they get out. Next up after sheep, let's look into the cows. One thing I always go with cows, I always go with these Holsteins. I just always do. Now I think I'm gonna go with something a little bit different. Let's try these limousines out. I think they still produce some good amount of milk. I don't know. Not sure what the best is. I'm not really caring too much about that part. Looks like I can't do exactly half of 15 unless I cut one of these in half. Actually, I could. I could get a calf. Not going to worry about that, though. $12,000. Holy cow, we ain't even going to do half. Never mind, never mind. You know what? Calves are looking really good now that I think about it more. Yes, they are looking really good because now I can get 8 of them for $1,200. Let's go ahead and buy 8 calves. Limousine style. Are these ones longer or something? I'm not quite sure. Dad joke. I need to put like a dad joke warning coming in. Whoa, I'm a little worried here. Got an unload point inside the pin here. How in the world am I going to do that easily? I don't think I'm going to do it easily though. Next thing up, we are going to go with some horses. Now, I don't know. Ever since a kid, I always liked those black stallions, I guess you would say. I'm not exactly sure what the names of them are or anything like that, but we'll go with this foal right here, female, black, $500. Let's go ahead and get a brown one in as well. Hey, it's even listed as black. So we'll buy that. $500 or $800, my bad. A little extra thing going to it. Name on that one's Dusty. Thought I got a female. Dusty a female too? Oh well. We'll get another fowl female brown right here. Buy that one right there for another $800. And that one's named Milo. Yes, I can change the names on these, and I also cannot ride these horses. I don't know if I have that horse trainer mod on in this one or not. Might get it in, might not. It's only 2 horses. I think I can take care of them. I probably can't. Now, due to the fact that there are animals in there now, I just feel really bad when animals don't have food. I'm going to leave it at 1x speed just so I can go ahead and get them all filled up. Once I get them all filled up, we'll go ahead and move it over to a faster speed of 5x. Another thing to consider here, looks like TMR is 100% on the cows, hay is 80%, and grass is 40. We're going to go TMR. We already got it being made. Now, Dusty and Milo, the horses, they got the base food in the hay. Those two need to mix together to bring us up to probably 95%. I'm actually not sure what the math is on that, but I do see a root crop of 5% there. I'm just assuming. And then the sheep got it easy, 100% on the grass. That's awesome. Now, I'm not sure if I could put hay in there. I thought somebody told me once before I can actually still add hay and it will work. But we might have some grass left somewhere. Oh my gosh, I don't think we got any grass. Really thought this would work for a loading trailer, but nope. Let's get us a loading trailer. Hopefully $4,200 is enough money for one. If y'all remember, we actually have this trailer here. I just got to come in here and change it to an actual capacity type trailer because it was set up for a bale trailer. Let's see how high we can go. 4,750 liters. Wait a second. Didn't I buy another trailer during the harvest? I think it might be put away somewhere. But we'll change that over for $300. Not sure what the other trailer is I have out there. Looking into the garage here, it looks like we do have one over here that holds 4,000 liters. The one I just adjusted holds 4,750 liters. So I'll take the bigger one, of course. Probably should just daisy chain them together and go with it. Does this thing have a hook? It looks like it does have a hook on the back because I don't think this is going to be very much feed to be moving. I mean, not very many cows, not big of a pasture or animals in general, not just cows. So maybe this will work just fine. And here's the bad news, 0 liters of grass. That's really not too big of a deal because we can go get some grass here in a second with a little mow. First, let's just go ahead and get some TMR over to the cows and then we'll worry about the grass next. There was 550,000 liters of TMR in there. That is absolutely insane. I don't think we're gonna have to make any more TMR for a while. One trailer of TMR dumped in there and took all that. So I'm kind of worried. How much is it gonna take? Just to go ahead and take care of every animal, I'm gonna go ahead and grab some oats, get those over to the horses, and then after that, we'll mow a little bit, get some grass out there to the sheep. I feel kind of bad with them not having any food. A little bit of a hill here, but I think I'll take care of that a little bit later. And I just realized that's not the food, that's the water one. That's why there's 2 triggers. Let's see if I can get this thing in there inside the actual barn part. Woo, I was really worried I'd have to try to turn around inside there, but it looks like this is actually going to take it right here. We'll start unloading possibly. Oh, nope, it kind of glitched out a little bit there. Might keep trying to glitch out every time. Let's see what happens. Maybe I get a little bit closer, just right around the bend, and it's going to work. And right around the bend, shouldn't hit anything, I don't think. Come on, please take it, please take it. It is taking it. That is absolutely amazing. Ooh, real worried there. I was gonna have to like get a wheelbarrow and a shovel or something. Here's what I'm gonna do to get some quick grass. Just go ahead and turn this forage wagon on back here. Hire that worker on the follow me mod, that is. Let's see here. Did I push the right button? I don't know if I did. Something doesn't seem right. There we go. I think I got it figured out now. And yes, I did. It looks like we got a little old lady here. She's gonna be doing the driving. Now I'll just go mow something. That's gonna pick it up behind me. We'll get enough together. Don't know how much I need, but we'll get some. Look at all that good grass over there. I should just mow that, but it's not quite ready yet. We'll even go take a quick look at that. It's got a while before that worker catches up. That one's moving slow. So it's on stage 3 of 3. It does say ready to harvest, but one more month it will grow up higher. We'll get more grass out of it. We'll be good to go. Let's just wait that month out. We'll get some temporary grass right here from the meadow grass and it's going to be all good. While that is running though, we can look at something real quick. We got sheep right here. Looks like they require 2,610 liters of food each month. It does say daily food requirement. That's just each month. Yearly food, 31,000. Not bad. We'll definitely get that much grass. And of course, as they get older, give birth, stuff like that, this thing will fluctuate. Cows, they only require 1,600 liters of food. That's not bad at all. Holy cow. Looks like the horses only require 160 liters of food every day. That's ridiculous. Did not see that low of a number coming. From that little loop around, I didn't do much. I actually went towards the shop, back over this direction, around the field, and hey, we're here. Ended up getting 10,222 liters. Now, I guess I could raise this and turn it off. Didn't realize I was going so slow there. Let's see if I can top this off a little more. I could have sworn I could fill something up in here. Maybe once I have a little bit in here, I can fill it up. I don't know. Nope, not letting me grab anything from here, which that's fine. There's actually no grass in there anyways. It should tell me if I was able to grab anything. Yes, this does not have that top fill option. Food is maxed out over here, 3,500 liters of food. That is not good at all. As of right now, they require 2,610 liters. Now, that's not even a full pin. That means I'm gonna have to come over here and top this off at the end of the night as well, probably. Not now. At a later point though. Looks a little weird. They got 2 unload triggers here, but one of them is water. I guess they just didn't put the water symbol in. We also got to get water over here and a little bit more TMR as well. Just took that whole second trailer right there. Now it should almost be full. 9,499 liters in there. Yeah, it's pretty full. It's pretty full. That's plenty of food though, because the daily food is 1,600. Not bad at all. I feel like those sheep eat a lot more than they should be eating. Now that's taken care of. Let's find something to move water. Obviously, I'm going to have to go with something very, very cheap, probably. Maybe, maybe not sure. I mean, this is water and milk. That would do the job. Only 2,000 liters, though. I don't know how much I like that. That one's even less. Ooh, costs more. Okay, this wooden trailer's looking a lot better. Oh, wow, I actually have to pick which one can go inside there, which is no big deal. I wish I had color options, though, so I could tell the difference in them. Let's just go ahead and go with this one for right now, and it's going to hold the water. I'll probably get something different for the milk at a later point whenever I got some more money. $800 for the new vehicle, plus a little delivery fee there, but that takes us down to $3,138. Now, there should be plenty of money to get us some sort of water system in here as well. I'm going to put something close by, nearby, not sure where I'm going to put it at yet, but I do know it's got to be free. Here's the one I'm going to decide to go with, and every time I see some old school type watering system, it's always this hand pump option right here. I'm assuming it goes down to a well, pumps the water up by hand, and you get a little trough of water right there. We'll go ahead and buy that. It's going to cost a little extra than $300, but that costs us $448. Now a little mess up to the ground texture there on the rock wall, but I can fix that in a second. Not liking how slow that thing is, but I guess it works. Or does it work? We're about to find out. We'll start with the horses. Oh, I messed up. It's one of those trailers that got that little pivot thing there. That's not looking good. Well, I know I can back it up. It's just going to take me a lot longer. I really hope I can turn around in here. I was just going to take a chance on it. I might kill a horse or break a trailer, but it's going to get turned around in here no matter what. Turns out that horse pen only holds 2,000 liters. I did not realize that. I ended up going back up there trying to fill it up some more. Wasn't working. Realized it then. Here's the thing I have run through my mind. This area right here I already flattened out previously. I've been thinking about putting a shed in here. Might end up doing that. Definitely need to get a different trailer if I want to be backing this into a shed. Could always just pull through from that road over there. It's fine, whatever. I'll figure out something over here to kind of store some stuff. Have been leaving the stuff over here, including some grass here. Now I maybe need to get this back to the field, and definitely these tractors back to the field, because they're going to be needed in the grass field next episode. All pens are full and ready to go, I believe. We got food over here to our right in the cow pen, water 6,000 liters. To our left over here we have 2,000 liters of water, 3,500 liters of food. Oh my gosh, that's not much food, is it? Oh, it just doesn't hold much. Okay, that was the issue right there. We're all done. Let's crank that speed back up to 5. Good to go. Probably could have got it done by the end of the night. Possibly not. But either way, I do know I am all out of time here for this episode. I really want to thank y'all so much for stopping in and watching. I really do appreciate it. If y'all haven't already, please make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. If y'all got any tips, tricks, or suggestions, feel free to leave them down in the comment section, because they're always welcome. Very much appreciate it and very much need it. And until next time, y'all take care.